life. Can Sri Lanka fit 34 million people? What was Taiwan again? 23 million? I actually want to say lower here, even though it is right next to India. I'm scared, but okay, it's 21 million, so it's similar. Oh, there's a nice easy one, USA, and we can pretty much go lower for almost, okay, well that's, never mind. I was gonna say we can almost choose lower for any other country except for China and India that pops up. So China has the most population in the world, 1.4. Okay, we have lower. North Korea's population, let me just, it's like 20 million, right? Or it's 40? It's 25. I think it's 25. Yeah, there is 25. And we have Japan, which is definitely higher than that. All right, this is getting good. They're giving me some easy ones. Uganda's definitely lower, but I don't know what Uganda's number is. 40 million, all right. We already saw this one. That one's lower. South Korea fits a ton of people in there. I can't remember how many, but it's over 50. Yeah, 51 million. Canada is lower at 38. Now Ethiopia has a large population in Africa. It's definitely in like, what, the top 5 largest populated countries in Africa? It's like Nigeria, Egypt, and then maybe Ethiopia? I'm not sure though. I know this country has more people in it than South Africa. I want to say Ethiopia is higher than Canada, but I don't know their number at all. I'm just going to take a guess. Whoa! Over 100? Well, now I'm just curious, what is the top 5? Wait, am I allowed to look at top 5 African countries by population? Let's just see. I won't look. I'll try not to look at the number. It's Nigeria. Ethiopia is the second, and then it's Egypt. Okay, and then it's the Congo. All right, this one is scary. There's a lot of people in Turkey, and I know it's over 100 million, right? I think it's over 100 million. It's more than Germany, but is it more than 112? Why am I thinking like 130 million? This one is going to be close, but I'm going to say higher. There's more land in Turkey, that's for sure. I think it's like territory-wise a bigger country. Only 83 million. Well, I got 21 right. Oh, so then Turkey's not bigger than Germany. Oh, it's about the same exact size. Wow, that's close. Vietnam definitely has more. There's a lot of people that live in Vietnam, so I'm gonna say lower. Kazakhstan is a very big country in Central Asia. I know I said not many people live in Central Asia, but that's a big one. Let's say higher. Whoa! Oof! Got one right. Alright, I'm getting a little cocky. I gotta calm it down. Okay, Germany definitely has more than Poland. Poland is lower. Wow, Poland's a lot lower. Half. We know Bangladesh is up there. We know this is lower. Okay, why am I forgetting these numbers? I'm like, we did Afghanistan, but then I forgot. Okay, that's 32 million. We know Sri Lanka is like 20, yeah, 21. So Taiwan's bigger than Sri Lanka. Oh, no, I literally just forgot. Morocco has more. Yeah, 35. Okay, so the British are very close to the French. It's 60-something, yeah. So Great Britain has 60-something. And Romania is definitely lower than 66, right? Yeah, they're 20. Oh, there's a nice easy one. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat 21, but, you know, I can try. Pakistan's definitely lower, and it's up there. So this means the next one's going to be easy. Congo is 80-something. Okay, Cameroon is definitely lower, because we know the Congo is in the top 5. Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. Madagascar is one of the largest islands on Earth, but isn't it pretty untouched, I thought? I mean, I don't know that for sure. I just know, like, I saw a headline not that long ago, a couple years ago, maybe talking about, like, the bubonic plague is back there or something. I'm assuming it's not wreaking as havoc as it was in the past. I don't even know if that was real. I just looked up the geography of Madagascar too, and it's actually a lot more interesting. There is a lot of rainforest, but then there's kind of like arid lands in the south, maybe mirroring South Africa. Just because of it's just such a big island. You know what sucks about this? Taiwan was around this number, a little bit less. Sri Lanka was a little bit less. But what about Madagascar? Madagascar is physically a big island, but you don't see a whole lot of, like, there's not a huge populated country right next to, like, you know, China or India. I'm just gonna say higher because of oh, just barely. Also, I'm noticing it. Oh, we just did that. Okay, so Taiwan is definitely lower. Is Madagascar one of the more populated islands on Earth? Okay, India.
I like working with my hands, so trades really appealed to me.
It's not just hitting stuff with a hammer all day, like you're actually in here problem solving.
Get more ramen and less ramen. More haircuts and less whatever this is. No monthly fees and unlimited debit transactions. Expect more for less with RBC Vantage.
Mali is definitely lower. Oh, jeez. Wasn't Angola like near 20 million? I think Angola is bigger. Oh, 31 million. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm forgetting everything now. This is messed up. I think they, like, intentionally make the questions harder than... It's such a big country. Oh man, it's such a big country, but nobody's living in it. Still did not beat my record. Nepal versus Iraq. Iraq has more, right? There's a lot of desert. Ooh, this is close. Why are you starting me off with such a hard one? Okay, that's 40 million. They're lower. 22. Myanmar's definitely higher. 50. Lower there. Mali. South Korea higher. Great Britain higher, but by 15 million. Vietnam higher. Wasn't that 95 or something? Wow, so many people. But not as much as China. China's definitely higher. That means the next one we get... Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna get 2 right. Look how close they are. Morocco's lower. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Morocco and Spain right next to each other. I'm going to have to assume there's more people that live in Spain than Morocco. Yeah, 46 million. That just makes sense. Okay, there's a lot of people in Iran. Is it like 50 million? Yeah, 84 million. Wow. Oh boy, this is a tough one. So I know that there are 2 territories of Malaysia. It's right next to Indonesia. Indonesia, a very big country. What are they, like 5th or 6th in the world? Oh, damn. This one is really hard because it's in an area of the world that has a lot of people in it. I mean, we saw Indonesia, Vietnam, the Philippines, but Iran has a lot more people in it than I remembered. I want to say Malaysia's actually lower, but it's going to be just barely. Oh, wow, 32 million. No one lives in Malaysia. Okay, thank you. That's an easy one. There's only like 250 people living here, right? 800? See, that's the thing. All this is at like the description. Whatever. The numbers are highly debatable, I'm noticing. Like, I'm sure you're gonna get different numbers where you go. Ghana probably has some people in it, but I'm gonna have to just guess and say less than 34 million. 30 million. Ooh, that was a little bit scarier than I thought. Algeria is a lot of desert. Big African country, but a lot of desert. Because it's along the Mediterranean, I'm gonna assume they're gonna fit a lot of people. There it is, 43 million, okay. Mozambique. To be honest, I'm not gonna bring up a map of Mozambique because I am kind of getting confused of what Mozambique looks like. I think I have a general idea. I just want to make sure I'm not mixing it up with a neighboring country. More than 43 million? I would say no. Oh, okay. I was scared about that one. When I clicked it, I was like, I don't know. Poland's 55, right? Oh, Poland. Oh, that was actually close. Afghanistan's pretty high. I was getting close to my record. Okay, one more. I like when they give us like those easy gimmies. We have Germany at 80 something, Ghana, which is lower at 30. This is really just like a memory game, I guess, if you think about it. France, I mean, at a certain point it becomes a memory game. Argentina is 45 or is 44. Ivory Coast, we haven't seen the Ivory Coast pop up, but the Ivory Coast is very small African country, so they pack in 25 million. Wasn't Chile smaller than this? I think Chile's lower at 19. Yeah, I'm remembering some things. I've got a terrible memory though. That's why I'm not going to be that good at this game. Uzbekistan's definitely lower than Turkey. Peru has not popped up. So, are there more people living on the eastern coast of South America than the west? What I noticed, Colombia had a lot of population in the north. Peru's a lot of mountains. Why am I thinking Peru does not have as many as Uzbekistan? Oh, they got a lot of llamas. Why can't we include humans and llama population? I do not know. I've never once thought about the population numbers in Peru. Lower? It's right next to Chile, which is pretty low. I'm going to say lower. There's a lot of mountains. Where are you going to fit those people in? Boom, 32 million. It was close. Russia's higher. Taiwan is lower at 23. Bangladesh is higher. Thank you. Which means this is going to be lower. Which means this is probably going to be lower. Which means that's higher. Let's go. Let's go. Republic of South Africa. There's not that many people that live down there. 30. Oh, there. Oh! Whoa! Did you see the difference between those two? Those numbers were off by 1,000, and I bet you if I Google those countries independently, it'll show us different. See, this is not even fair. Well, let me know if you can beat my results. I'm sure a lot of you can. And big thanks to Drew's sexy girlfriend.
Young wifey.
I stole Drew's
Argentinian grandpa.
Arian After Hours.
Fat
Alex
Wall.
Whitley is Mega
Barnsky
Chad.
W.
Bring back Canadian
Bowling Ball.
Union.
Fat
Gaming
Nuts.
Candy Cane. 789.
Luxembourg Lover.
Majestic Unicorn.
Max Cooper.
Nemo Shiki.
Nora the Bold.
Orton Free
Smiling
610.
Lovers.
Philip RF.
Robert
Rye
E.
the Pie.
The
Mexican 760.
And why am I doing this?
We're all after something. And that something, it's a feeling. Introducing the new 2023 GMC Sierra Elevation.
It's your future, but we'll help you get there. Invest with Affinity today.
I realized how dumb it was to shave before I did a part 2 to this reaction. So some things we can expect in Oversimplified's Napoleonic Wars Part 2 is a big cold battle in Russia, a prison break, possibly from Napoleon after he got captured the first time, then him being exiled again, which is probably going to be depressing. You know when people like read the book before they've seen the movie? That's what I feel like right now. I've read the book and now I'm excited to see how the movie's going to interpret it.
After the Third and Fourth Coalition Wars, Napoleon had decisively defeated all three of his main rivals.
So it's going to be like
on the
7?
continent, and he was now undoubtedly the master.
Look at
of
that.
Europe.
It's beautiful.
After the Battle of Friedland, his enemies sued for peace, and they all met on a raft on a river for negotiations. They had been fighting for the past 4 years, but now Napoleon and Alexander surprisingly got along like a house on fire. They laughed together. They chatted long into the
Hey, why is he short
They
there?
kissed. The two
Whoa!
had a lot of mutual respect.
Whoa! You can't just skip over that. That's an important part of the lore. This was actually a painting done too, so this must have took the artists like weeks to complete. We have people shipping back in history too. I mean, I don't know about you, but I stan Alexander and Napoleon. Hashtag goals.
They kissed.
Whatever.
The two had a lot of mutual respect.
There's the baguette. I was waiting for the baguette in the first
If Alexander
one.
were a woman, I would make him my mistress. Kind of a weird thing to say to your wife, Napoleon. In the end, they came to an amicable agreement.
I guess I should have waited the extra couple seconds to see the added lore. I've never heard of this before. I feel like this changes, like, everything.
Russia would lose barely any land, and in return, they'd join France against the UK and invade Sweden. Win-win. On the other hand, Frederick William III was
I love the
and
Adidas.
Prussia lost an enormous amount of territory to French client states. Only the UK remained as the last major threat to Napoleon, and they continued to be a big thorn in his side,
But-
constantly funding his enemies and using their powerful navy to wreak havoc on French trade and overseas colonies.
That's the interesting thing is like how would Russia really help them against Britain? I don't know how big the Russian Navy was, but I still don't think it's going to be able to overmatch what the British had. I guess if all of these countries put all of their ships together, maybe they have a chance.
So what could Napoleon do? The British were safe across the channel. Well, he said, if I can't fight you with guns, I'll fight you with money. Earlier in 1806, Napoleon had announced the Continental System, a total shutoff of the UK from continental trade.
Nice big
No one
old
in Europe was to trade with
tariff.
Britain, and Napoleon hoped that by hitting their economy, he could force them to negotiate.
That's pretty smart. I didn't know they was doing it back then.
Take a hit, and they responded in their typical
5% of Uber Eats orders are on time, but occasionally a kind errand Donald is kind of terrifying. And if unexpected traffic makes your eats late, we'll make it right with 3 months of $0 delivery fee.